Hey everyone, this is our 2014 Sprinter 2500. It is a 4-cylinder turbo diesel, 170 wheelbase. It is a Freightliner. It's basically the same thing as the Mercedes-Benz. The only difference is that badging. It's got fog lights in the front, just the regular wheels. We do have an awning, and there is an AC up there as well. The tires are Michelin's. They're the MS Defender 2s. Let's see here. The fronts are about 3 or 4 months old, and the back are about a year. It's got a water fill tank right here. Go over that in a second. Got a gas tank on the back for the generators, kayak and the kayak rack. Generator drawers over here. On this side, this is your shore power. Plug right into a campground. Give me a second here and we'll open this up and show you the generators. Drawer pulled out. You can see this lid here opens. It's got 2 Honda 2000s. This one's the companion. They just run a regular gasoline. Take the cord, run it through this little slot here, plug it into the side. Van now works off the generators, or just plug it in to the shore power. Come around to the back here. We have our garage. It's designed to hold 2 mountain bikes. They bolt into the side here. This is fully adjustable, so you can move it up and down with some screws if you need to accommodate different bikes. They just hang from the ceiling. This side over here has a wet storage area. We'll open that up in a second, pull some stuff out. It goes 4 feet back, holds dry suits. It's got a rubber lining, so we'll go over that in a second. Some netting here on the doors. As you can see, this door folds, or both doors fold all the way open. More netting here. We also have an outside shower. It's got cold, hot. Back in here is your hot water heater. Just pull this outside. We do have curtains that hang up across the back here for privacy. Backup camera. Another storage compartment here. All right, this is the wet storage compartment. As you can see, the sides here are spray rubber. It's got a area to hang stuff. These are dry suits in the back. And as you can see, the back here goes down to a drain to the outside, so any water is not going to sit in here. It does have an opening here so you can vent out some air for mildew and stuff. Just left this in just for some comparison. This is an inflatable paddleboard. It does hold 2 in here. It's got quite a bit of storage in this area, so it's great for people that are kayakers, canoers, paddleboarding, any kind of stuff like that. Even, I mean, scuba gear, whatever, snorkeling stuff. Pretty much the full adventure build in the back here. Here's the van with the awning out. Got a pretty good length here to the awning. Comes out 7 feet from the van. As you can see here in the front, we do have screens for both front windows for airflow. Then if you open the side here, oh, and the awning is a manual crank, so you don't have to worry about motors burning out or anything like that. And then we have a huge door screen right here. So you can basically sit at camp, have this door wide open, the front getting nice cross ventilation with both the screens, not have to worry about mosquitoes or anything like that. Give me a second, we'll open it up and look at some of the inside. All right, I got the screen open up here. As you can see, it just rolls back out of the way. We do have a couple extra water jugs here. This cabinet opens up and it's a folding table you can take out, set up under the awning. We have an outside power plug, 2 speakers here, 2 on the other side of this for the interior, and that's where we'll head next. All right, come on up in here. First thing is both these seats, driver and passenger, do swivel all the way around, add more space, seating area for the rear. First thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the front here. This does have a navigation system. Like I said, it has the backup camera, obviously air conditioning, media center. It's got a USB over here where my iPhone's plugged in. I have some of our stuff still, obviously, but center console, overhead storage above both the driver and passenger seat in the front there. Also, it does have some side door storage in there. We do keep the nets for the windows and the driver's side. I guess that's pretty much everything. Standard 4-cylinder turbo diesel, automatic, of course. That is an automatic, not a manual. All right, and here's the build. This is what everybody's been waiting for, the living quarters. We have some overhead storage up here. Then we have full cabinets. If you look, you can see the grain flows from one cabinet to the other. This is white maple hardwood door faces. The rest of the walls are veneers to keep the weight down. Inside all the cabinets, we've used foam core plywood as well to keep the weight down. So let's start on this side over here. Full length countertop. Counter space is really hard to find in rigs like this, and because we had an RV before this, we knew exactly what we wanted. Down here you have the speakers, XM radio, entertainment center, CD, DVD player. It's all wired into those speakers and the TV. It's a 27-inch flat panel. Does fold around to the outside. You can even watch it from outside there, open the screen up. Obviously remote. The little Velcro here, we have a TV box, so you can plug that right in with the HDMI, watch anything you've downloaded. Let's not forget up here we have an air conditioning system, 13.5 BTUs, does have a remote panel and all that stuff here. Coming back, 3 huge drawers for all your clothes, storage needs. My wife gets one, I get one, and then at the bottom here you'll see we still have some leveling blocks and other things we haven't got out of here yet. These are all push button locking marine latches, so they're not going to open as you're going excuse me, down the road. Come back here, we do have a stainless steel sink, 12-volt water pump in the back in that compartment with the water heater. Under here we have a 3.5 gallon gray tank. Obviously we have some stuff in here still, Instapot, all the plumbing. The plumbing can be routed to go strictly outside. So if you're in the desert and you just want to be able to run your gray water outside where that's legal, you can definitely do that. This large door here is a hanging closet. You can see here it goes back to the wall, tons of room, especially in a rig this size. Spice racks on the side there, some more little storage. All the lighting is LED. It's touch, 2 brightnesses. There's a mirror. Hey, how you doing there? This is the pantry. 3 shelves. They are all adjustable shelves, so you can move things around there as you want. We have an angle fridge. Pretty good size fridge here. Large water bottle there, holds little freezer section as well. Down below, this is where we hold a cassette toilet. I guess if you didn't want that, you just have more storage. It goes back 2 feet. Over here we have our power center. We have some switches, so we can literally turn everything off if we don't want things to run, you know, if we're backpacking or we're not using the van for a couple weeks. Hot water heater, hot water pump, water pump, radio, and then we also have a CO2 detector, and that's up front on the floor. Battery level, fresh water level, more outlets, remote for the fantastic fan we have here. It does have a rain sensor, so if you want to leave it open while you're sleeping, obviously you're not going to get soaking wet. Overhead cabinets here, you can see we put some dishes in this one. They're all roughly the same size. Some more stuff in here. We have 3 lights on this side. Then we got some more drawers. This one's designed for silverware and stuff. Then I get a little deeper, come down here, go all the way down. Over here is your power center. We got the fuse box, Magnum power inverter, fuse, so we can just turn everything off if we need to from the batteries. The batteries are underneath. They are AGM batteries. It's absorbed glass mat. They don't need any maintenance. Next we have the bed. On both sides has this little thing here that flips up and pop that out. A little coffee table there on the sides. The mattress is an 8-inch memory foam and spring mattress. When I pull it out, I'll show you in a second. It goes all the way from side to side. It is only a full but because you won't fall out of it, it actually has more room than a queen. Up front here, we have a shoe rack. Behind the shoe rack, we have our S-Bar D2 heater. It's a diesel heater off the gas tank. And there's where it comes out right there. We've been in Breckenridge at minus 15 degrees and woke up and it was perfectly warm inside here. This is where the crank for the awning stores. This thing I just pulled out here goes in the front window to for privacy and heat, warmth. Down there is our CO2 detector. That's pretty much it. Oh, do we have some under bed storage, and have this nice little thing here to keep it looking nice so you can't see underneath there. Let's show you the bed out. All right, we got the bed out. As you can see, another coffee table on this side works when the bed is out or in couch mode. Wall to wall, plenty of room. Like I said, we spent 5 years in here, no issues. You can see that's a fan back there. It's a 12-volt fan. Plugs in right here in an outlet, and we use that overnight if for some reason, you know, we need some airflow, we can't have the windows open for whatever reason, it's loud where we happen to park or whatever the case is. Lots of options. Air conditioning, fan, screens, windows, you name it. All right, cooking. You're like, where's the stove? So we use 2 of these Coleman butane stoves. Why do we use these? Easy. If you had a stove and it was built in and it broke, then you got to take that whole thing out. Why would you want that? If you're not using it, it takes up counter space. Why would you want that? $29.99 at Walmart. We have 2 of these. They've never broke. Pull them out, use them, put them away, get the counter space back. Like I said, we had an Instant Pot under there. Runs off the power. Yes, an Instant Pot. Up here, toaster oven. I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of people have an Instant Pot, a toaster oven, and stoves in their van, but we do. This thing basically can run it all. In the front here, we have also added reflectix in the windows. Keep the sun out. It's a little bright here, even in Florida in the middle of the day. And then sides, and we even have it added to the skylight in the back. So it is pretty much pitch black unless you're sleeping under a street light, and then there's a little bit of light that comes in. This also helps fantastic with insulation. Glass is the weakest point. This right here will keep it much warmer. Speaking of insulation, in all the walls, we also have reflectix. We have a plastic moisture barrier, and we have Roxol, a wool insulation. Doesn't mold, it won't catch on fire, no water damage. It's fantastic to put in here. I think the R value is about 15 or 17 in the walls. This van is super well insulated. That's throughout everything. In the floor, we have also a sound deadening material. And then in the corners, the joints, we have spray foam where we couldn't reach. So I think that's pretty much, one more thing. We have a breaker right here, and that's a cigarette lighter. This right here connects the house batteries to the alternator, so we can charge while driving down the road. If we're gonna be somewhere for a week, we just throw that switch right there. No chance in killing the house batteries, so that when we come back from wherever we were without the van, starts right up and goes along the road.